Greetings, welcome. It's been about 3 weeks since I said I was gonna get a ranked thoughts video out. It's a little late, and I've decided that I'm splitting it into two parts because I got a real bone to pick with power leveling. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's jump right down into this rabbit hole here. So here's where it all begins. The Great Wall of
Mythic!
At this stop, you have to pass a brawler check that makes sure you have 12 power 11 brawlers to continue playing. And you may say to yourself, this doesn't really seem like a big deal, but it is. This wall doesn't really affect me, but it completely blocks under-leveled players from playing ranked until they reach this point. And it really wouldn't be such a problem if there wasn't this thing called a pro pass that you progress through by playing ranked itself. Right now, as we speak, there are people throwing their diamond games so that they don't get locked out of ranked and that they can continue progressing their pass. Additionally, there's a paid version of the pass for $25 that paying customers can still get locked out of as well. It's a slap in the face. The quickest fix for this is to just cap people at diamond but allow them to continue playing, but I honestly don't really find this solution so satisfying, so I think it's worth trying something else. But first, some history. Since global, power leveling costs have scaled where levels cost is determined by adding the previous two levels together. This makes higher power levels and the possibility of adding extra higher power levels a lot more expensive as we go on. The first in-game competitive mode was Power Play, introduced October 2019, and you could enter it with any brawler that you had a star power on. At the time, Power 9 and a star power was considered max level. Way later, in March of 2021, Power Play was replaced by Power League. Power League required you to have 12 Power Level 7 brawlers to play the Power Match Draft format. Later that year, in November 2021, Power 11 and Gears were added to the game. The leveling costs continued to follow the pattern set at Global. Fast forward to September of 2023. Brawler upgrade potency was changed from 5% per level to 10% per level. This is still debated to this day as being highly controversial, and this also meant that unmaxed brawlers became a lot weaker comparatively after the update. Ranked replaced Power League in March of 2024. It required 6 power level 9s for bronze through gold, and 12 power 9s through diamond and above. Ranked 2.0, February 2025, changed the requirements again. You now needed 6 power 9s for bronze through gold, 9 power 9s for diamond, and 12 power 11s for mythic and above. The game has slowly, but increasingly, been evolving into a mess. Let me explain this in terms of ranked here. A single power 9 brawler's total cost is 3,090 coins, and 1,010 power points. Likewise, a power 11 brawler's total cost is 7,765 gold and 3,740 power points. Each section of ranked has different entry requirements based on the amount of brawlers and the power leveling and all that good stuff. Here's how much it costs to play each section. As you can see here, the price to play triples from diamond to mythic. The coin cost jumps from roughly 28,000 to 90,000, and the power points jump from 13,000 to 45,000. Reminder, you get locked out of ranked and cannot progress your free or paid pro pass when you hit these walls. And you may ask to yourself, how long does someone have to wait to play ranked again after hitting one of these walls? Let's just do a little bit of math here. For reference, you get 11,000 gold from the Brawl Pass Plus if you're a paying customer, and 8,000 gold from the free pass. With 19,000 gold in a month, that's like 3 months of waiting for resources between Diamond and Mythic. I honestly just find that kind of unacceptable. What do we do about this? Most other competitive games with rank systems don't have all these extra processes where you upgrade your characters outside of battle. So their requirements are usually just based on your account level and the amount of characters you own if there's a draft or pick system of the like. Brawl Stars, on the other hand, makes a lot of money from power levels and all the other doohickeys that come with the Brawlers kit. Did I forget to mention that every single price I mentioned above does not take into account gadgets, gears, star powers, or hypercharges? A gadget costs 1,000 coins. A gear, by the way you need 2 of them, costs between 1,000 and 2,000 coins. A single star power comes at 2,000 coins, and a hypercharge at a whopping 5,000. And let it be known as well that it's nice to flip-flop your kit items to create more favorable competitive matchups. There's second gadgets, 5 to 7 gears available on each brawler, second star powers, and you just know second hypercharges are around the corner. And don't get me started on the Power 12 Rage Bait. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong at all. Having all of these different options to flesh out your brawler's kit is fucking awesome. But the sheer amount of time and money it takes to unlock all of them for your roster is just borderline insane. This game isn't too deep in mechanics, and I think part of the fun of it is that we, the players, have large brawler pools to pick across varying maps and modes. The leveling system and kit items economy just make it hard to express that large, diverse brawler pool effectively. I say this a lot, but don't get me wrong, Supercell has to monetize, but it feels like something is wrong when you're playing a team game and you can't help your team because your leveled brawlers and kit items just aren't there. I'll say that the leveling system does work a-okay for ladder. It's a system focused on individual brawlers and you really get to pick what map you play on, so you know what you're getting into, right? Ranked, however, to be competitive and fun, needs you to have a fleshed out brawler pool with all your kit items so that you can adapt to the draft and diverse map pool, if I'm going to be completely honest. Supercell could revert back to the Power 9 requirement, and it seems like a lot of people were able to meet that. They could also do some sort of compromise at Power 10. Supercell could also consider making a more lenient curve for these power level requirements and still let people play their rank once they hit the requirement rolls. But at the end of the day, none of these options really address the fun X-competitive problem that power leveling brings to ranked. Maybe Brawl could look at having all unlocked brawlers, having power 11 strength without having the extra kit items. This would keep base interactions the same between all the brawlers, but it would encourage people to upgrade so they can get the gadgets, the gears, the star powers, and hypercharges. I'm not really satisfied with that either, but it's better than nothing. If you've ever played a Brawl Stars tournament or challenge, you would know that all of your brawlers become fully maxed in those events. I, personally, would absolutely love for Supercell to extend this philosophy into their competitive mode, ranked, but I'm sure it would probably go against their business model. Supercell has to make money. They are a business. But the Premium Pro Pass, the one you pay for. What if having the Premium Pro Pass fully maxed out your brawlers like how it does in tournaments and friendlies?
Macaroni, you take those fucking words and you shove them right in your fucking mouth. We do not talk about that in that house. That is pay to win. That is not what we...
Yes, but no. You see, back in my day, we used to require something called a subscription to play online games, and I see this as something that could be pretty parallel to that. You could still bring your own brawlers to ranked if you didn't buy the pass, but having the Premium Pro Pass would let you fully experience what competitive is supposed to feel like. Without, like, all the bad randoms and stuff like that, I guess. I threw a lot of shit at the wall there. Maybe something sticks. Maybe a mix of ideas could work. Maybe nothing I came up with is worth it. I don't know. I don't get paid to run this game. Stay on the lookout for a part 2 to this video. I had to split my ranked thoughts and wish list into 2 parts because I felt that this topic was kind of taking a super majority of that video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Consider following or subscribing or whatever the hell YouTube calls it, and enjoy your day. Peace!